It's time, you know, when I'm down in my socks, it's time for business. That's why they call business sucks. Ooh, it's business. It's business.
Right, let's try that again. Welcome, travelers. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to my impromptu stream. So it's not impromptu if you've planned it 24 hours ahead, is it? Hey Vix, hey Milo, thanks for coming. Sorry, excuse my hand. This camera might not work, it's playing me up a bit. It keeps switching itself up. Right, okay, so yeah, we're gonna do some fighting fantasy. So let me know now if like the sound is shit or you can't hear me or the music's too loud or any of that crap. Because I haven't meddled with the settings since I last streamed. Music's a little too loud. Nice try, Milo. Is that better? Cool, thank you very much. Okay, so we're gonna do the language. Fuck's sake. We're gonna do the so we're gonna do this. Yeah, okay. I didn't realise I left it on that screen. Okay. So yeah, we're doing fighting fantasy, which is easy for me to say. So we're gonna listen. I wanted to do polls so you could choose which option. I can't do that. So it's just going to be like I'm just going to get a sense of which answer is most popular, and we'll do it that way. We're going to do Warlock of Firetop Mountain, which was the first fighting fantasy game book. I don't know, Milo, I know it was news to you. Vix, I don't know if you know about fighting fantasy. It's like a D&D style choose your own adventure book, you know, for one. It's quite a big thing in the 80s. It was for people who were too sad to have any friends who wanted to play Dungeons and Dragons like me. So you just had a book instead. Sounds cool. Yeah, it is cool. That's what I tell myself. So yeah, I thought we'd do some of these and chat and make the choices on what we're going to do. Insanity. We have some books that are a choose your own adventure thing. Yeah, it was massive. It was massive in the 80s. It does sound like John Travolta now you say that. It's probably modelled on all the character models were probably based on actors at the time. That is pretty standard. Santi, is it like really late? Should you be in bed? Okay, so we're gonna So yeah, the first one was Warlock of Firetop Mountain, so we're just going to get straight into it, because that's the way. So here's a bit of an explanation. The Warlock of Firetop Mountain is a fighting fantasy gamebook, an interactive adventure in which you are the hero. You can only win by choosing the correct path, finding equipment, avoiding traps, and surviving combat. You will need to be as wise as an owl and as cunning as a weasel to triumph over the challenges ahead of you. Before embarking upon your adventure, you must determine your own strengths and weaknesses with a series of dice rolls. You have been preparing for your quest by training yourself in swordplay to improve your skill and exercising vigorously to build up your stamina. Before making your rolls, you must choose from one of 3 difficulty settings. I know which one we're doing. We're doing the adventurer mode. Because that means we can bookmark if we're not sure about a decision, and then we can jump back and take the other option if we want to. Let's see, adventurer. Play the Warlock of Firetop Mountain exactly how Steve Jackson and Ian Livingston designed it. Very little has been changed from the printed version. Your starting skill is calculated by rolling 6 plus 6 die. How could you miss this? I love you, Santi. You're also given unlimited bookmarks, which act like placing your fingers between the pages. I used to do that. I used to feel like I was cheating. Okay, cool. Blah blah blah. We can rewind if we take the wrong decision. Okay, that's good to know. Pre-choice button. You can unlock all links on any page irrespective of whether they're available, so you can easily negotiate tricky parts of the story even if you do not possess. Can result in odd story outcomes. I think we'll try and just play it the old-fashioned way. I think there's a heal button where we can heal ourselves fully so we never run out of stamina. This is top tier. I've been looking forward to this all day. Oh, cheers, guys. So yeah, we're going to choose adventurer. Should we do a little test? Like, do you want to choose like 1, 2, 3? Which option? I'm doing 1 anyway, but should we give it a test? Is the correct answer, Milo? Cool. Okay, that worked. Let's go 1. You have chosen the Adventurer difficulty mode. Before continuing, you must calculate your initial stamina. Your stamina score reflects your general constitution, your will to survive, your determination, and overall fitness. The higher your stamina score, the longer you will be able to survive. What are we testing? I'm confused. Yeah, you know, just because like we're gonna make some difficult decisions, you know, I gotta get a sense of what the mood is in the room. You must roll 2 dice. Oh shit, do I actually need dice? You must roll 2 dice and add 12 to the number rolled. This is then entered in the stamina box on your adventure sheet. Stamina will go up and down during your journey, but if your stamina falls to 0, you're dead. Roll your starting stamina. Oh, thank fuck for that. I thought I needed a... Oh, man. Okay. Okay, cool. So your roll of 6 plus a base of 12 means your stamina is 18. I assume it's going to save that for us. Next, determine your skill. Your skill reflects your swordsmanship and general fighting expertise. The higher the better. Your starting skill is determined by rolling 1 die and adding 6 to the number. This is then entered in the skill box on your adventure sheet. Your adventure sheet can be accessed at any time using the menu at the bottom of the screen. Roll your starting skill. Here we go. I'm gonna press it. Click, cross your fingers. Oh, it's a 6. Can't get better than that. Next, determine your luck. Your luck score indicates how naturally lucky a person you are. Luck and magic are facts of life in the fantasy kingdom and that you are about to explore. Your starting luck is determined by rolling 1 die and adding 6 to the number. This is then entered in the luck box on your adventure sheet. Roll your starting luck. Talking about yourself again. Come on, we are the greatest swordsmen. horrid, Vix. Let's keep the mood light. You know, it could go south pretty quickly. 6 plus a base of 6. Right, so we got max luck as well. That's good. Now we got to choose a potion. Oh, okay. Now we really do have to choose something. In addition to your other starting equipment, you may take 1 bottle of a magical potion, which will aid you on your quest. Each potion contains enough for 1 measure, so use it wisely. The potions of skill and strength will fully restore your skill or stamina points respectively. The potion of fortune will add 1 to your initial luck, before fully restoring your luck points. Which potion will you take upon your quest? Come on guys, you're up. Do you want skill, strength or fortune? 2. We got 3. Yeah, okay. We got 3. That's a majority anyway. Isn't it? You warbled. Okay, cool. Next, you must prepare your adventurer's equipment. Ooh. Andy's probably half asleep. I think he might have dodgy internet as well. You begin your adventure with a sword and shield, leather armor, a backpack containing provisions, food and drink, and a lantern to light your way. Rationing your provisions is key to a successful adventure. Excuse me. They may be consumed at any time, excluding combat. You can't have a sani while you're fighting. By accessing the adventure sheet. Each meal restores 4 stamina. Be sure to pay close attention to your stamina and restore it regularly. Your difficulty settings determine how many provisions you begin with. Adventurers and free readers start with 10, while hardcore heroes begin with 3. During your quest, you may encounter characters and items that alter your 3 scores: stamina, skill and luck. Usually these scores may only ever be restored to their initial amount. On the very rare occasions, a particular page may grant an effect that defies this rule. Aside from these occasions, your magic items may also allow you to exceed your initial scores. Cool. Come on, let's get into it. Once you have readied your equipment, you may begin. May the luck of the gods go with you on the adventure ahead. Okay. This is it, we're into it. Little goblin from... Hey Ram, hey man, how you doing? I bet you remember, I bet you know about fighting fantasy game books. Right, here we go. You're just in time for the adventure to start. Hell yeah, that's the way, Okay, cool. Only a foolhardy I've forgotten my fighting fantasy voice. Only a foolhardy adventurer would embark upon such a perilous quest without first finding out as much as possible about the mountain and its treasures. Before your arrival at the foot of Firetop Mountain, you spent several days with the humble townsfolk of a village some 2 days' journey from the base. Being a likeable sort of person, you found it easy to get on with the locals. Although they told many stories about the mysterious Warlock sanctuary, you could not feel sure that all, or indeed any of these, were based on fact. The villagers had seen many adventurers pass through on their way to the mountain, but very few ever returned. The journey ahead was extremely dangerous. That you knew for certain. Of those who returned to the village, none contemplated going back to Firetop Mountain. There seemed to be some truth in the rumour that the Warlock's treasure was stored in a magnificent chest with 2 locks, and the keys to these locks were guarded by various creatures within the dungeons. The Warlock himself was a sorcerer of great power. Some described him as old, others as young. Some said his power came from an enchanted deck of cards, others from the silky black gloves that he wore. The entrance to the mount was guarded by a pack of warty-faced goblins, stupid creatures fond of their food and drink. Towards the inner chambers, the creatures became more fearsome. To reach the inner chambers, you would have to cross a river. The ferry service was regular, but the ferryman enjoyed good banter, so you should have a gold piece for the trip. The locals also encouraged you to keep a good map of your wanderings, for without a map, you would end up hopelessly lost within the mountain. When it finally came to your day of leaving the whole village, the whole village turned out to wish you a safe journey. Tears came to the eyes of many of the villagers, young and old alike. You couldn't help wondering whether they were tears of sorrow shed by eyes which you would never see Fucking hell. Which you would oh, Jesus. Which would never see you alive again. Got it, first take. Yeah. That's hate speech towards goblins, isn't it? Okay, cool. Now turn over. Oh, the page. Right, here we go. It's happening. At last, your 2-day hike is over. You unsheath your sword. Lay it on the ground and sigh with relief as you lower yourself down onto the mossy rocks to sit for a moment's rest. You stretch, rub your eyes, and finally look up at Firetop Mountain. The very mountain itself looks menacing. The steep face in front of you looks to have been savaged by the claws of some gargantuan beast. Sharp rocky crags jut out at an unnatural angle. Close enough. At the top of the mountain you can see the eerie red colouring, probably some savage vegetation, which has given the mountain its name. Perhaps no one will ever know exactly what grows up there, as climbing the peak must surely be impossible. Your quest lies ahead of you. Across the clearing is a dark cave entrance. You pick up your sword, get to your feet, and consider what dangers may lie ahead of you. But with determination, you thrust the sword home in its scabbard and approach the cave. You peer into the gloom to see dark, slimy walls with pools of water on the stone floor in front of you. The air is cold and dank. You light your lantern and step warily into the blackness. Cobwebs brush your face, and you hear the scurrying of tiny feet. Rats, most likely. I'll keep that up. You set off into the cave. After a few yards, you arrive at a junction. Will you turn west or east? Choose, adventurers. East. West. East. I think we got 2 for west. 2 for west. We're going west. We're going west. We're going west. There is a right-hand turn to the north in the passage. Cautiously, you approach a sentry post on the corner, and as you look in, you can see a strange goblin-like creature in leather armour asleep at his post. It's Vinsanti. You try to tiptoe past him. Test your luck. Right, this one. Go west. Right, this one, it's all on the roll of the die. We're lucky. You needed a luck score of 12 or lower. Oh, right, yeah, and you rolled a luck score of 9. Excellent. Excellent. Wake up, Santi. Right, we were lucky. Here we go. Vinsanti does not wake up and remains snoring loudly. You continue on. You continue on. To your left, on the west face of the passage, there is a rough-cut wooden door. You listen at the door and can hear a rasping sound, which may be some sort of creature snoring. Do you want to open the door? Okay. Open or not? Open or walk past? Snoring. Fine. Open. Open the door, Vix, yeah? You sure? Anyone else? Going in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're opening the door. It's on. Open. Yeah, we're opening it. Yeah, okay, good. The door opens to reveal a small, smelly room. In the centre of the room is a rickety wooden table on which stands a lit candle. Underneath the table is a small wooden box. Asleep on a straw mattress in the far corner of the room is a short, stocky creature with an ugly, warty face. The same sort of creature that you found asleep at the sentry post. He must be the guard for the night watch. You may either return to the corridor and press on northwards, or creep into the room and try to take the box without waking the creature. It's Hazza. I was going to say that. Right, okay. Should we like creep back out of the room, or should we try and pinch the box and face the wrath of Hazza? Box. Gold. I love gold. Okay, we're going to go for it then. We'll creep into the room, try to take the box without waking the creature. You take a few careful steps closer to the box. Test your luck. We are lucky. Hey. He does not wake up. You leave the room and open the box in the passage. Inside, you find a single piece of gold and a small mouse.
Great kid, don't get cocky.
Inside, you find a single piece of gold, a small mouse, which must have been the creature's pet. You keep the coin and release the mouse, which scurries off down the passageway. You gain 2 luck points, I guess. There you go. There's our... bring that out a bit. Currency gold pieces. Cool. Okay, fine. Turn to 208. Slay the Haz! What's in the box? Haz gonna be pissed you let his mouse out. Yeah, I know, man. Further up the passage along the west wall, you see another door. You listen at it, but hear nothing. Shall we try and open the door? Or shall we press northwards? Open the door, yeah. We're door openers. We want more gold. The door opens to reveal a small room. Excuse me. The door opens to reveal a small room with a stone floor and dirty walls. There is a stale smell in the air. In the centre of the room is a makeshift... Oh, it's gone down. Excuse me a moment. I've just got to light a match. Hello, I'm back. We came for the loots. Where was I? There's a stale smell. In the centre of the room is a makeshift wooden table on which is standing a lit candle. Under the table is a small box. In the far corner of the room is a straw mattress. You may either open the box or leave the room. I mean, do I even have to ask? The room suddenly got dark. Reddy's weapon. Should we open the box? I reckon you're going to want to open the box. Yeah, okay, good. Oh my word! The box is light, but something rattles within. You open the lid and a small snake darts out to bite at your wrist. You must fight! We gotta fight. We gotta fight the snake. I mean, it's like tiny. Okay. You hit snake! Tap to continue. We are triumphant! We defeated the snake! Out-goblin the goblins. GG guys, GG. If you kill the snake, turn to a 145. The box has fallen to the ground during your fight with the snake, and out of it has fallen a bronze-coloured key with the number 99 carved into it. You take...
of the old ultraviolet.
Good evening, UV. Thanks for coming. Thanks everyone for coming. I'm not sure if I've said thanks. Brother, get involved. This is amazing. Yeah, welcome, Monsieur Violence. The box has fallen to the ground. We've just killed a snake. Just to get you up to date, we're in. I bet. Well, you're going to know fighting fantasy, aren't you? We're in Warlock of Firetop Mountain, and we are. We've killed a snake. That's it. Really, we got some gold, and we found a key. So yeah, you can take this key with you and leave the room. Turn to page 363. Further up the passage on the west wall, you see another similar door. You listen at the door and grimace to hear the worst singing you have ever heard in your life. Do you go into the room to investigate this hideous din, or walk up the passageway? Yeah, Hazar and Santi have been in the game. I love these books. I thought you might, yeah, I thought it might be up your street. Come on then guys, are we going... I mean, I know the answer. We've gone in every room so far. Should we see what's making this god-awful noise? Avoid the singing! Oh, okay. 50-50. We need some more votes. Kill who's singing. Okay. So that's 2 for investigating the room. Any more? Okay, we're going in. We're going in. Go into the room to investigate the hideous din. The door opens to reveal a small room. The room is dirty and unkempt. A straw mattress lies in one corner. In the center of the room is a wooden table upon which a candle burns, lighting the room with its flickering flame. A small box rests under the table. Seated around the table are two small creatures with warty skin, dressed in leather armor. It's Vinsanti and Hazigan. They are drinking some sort of grog, and by the way they stagger to their feet on your arrival, you assume they are very drunk. You may either draw your sword and leap forward at them, or slam the door quickly and run away up the passage. The terrible singer has alarm screaming capabilities of legend. Avoid. Which of them was singing? It must have been them. Okay. So, do you want to? Should we attack him? Because there is a box. Slay the Vinhaza. Any more votes? Obviously, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Their numbers up. Let's do it. Oh no, they're orcs. The two drunken orcs you now face are obviously. Hang on a second. We thought they were goblins. They're obviously startled at your entrance, and as quickly as they are able, they fumble around for the weapons. You must attack each one in turn. That's polite. Their drunkenness allows you to add 1 point to your skill during this battle. You must fight! Here we go. First orc. Cross your fingers, guys. Mind you, he's not got... Oh. He's done. There you go. We've defeated the first orc. Now we must face the second orc. Those are some small orcs. They're probably really goblins, but are lying. We're a fighting machine. If there's a box, you gots to. Okay, second orc. Fight! Ooh. Hit him again, hit him again. That's it. One more, one stamina point. The killing blow. We are triumphant! GG's, GG's. If you win the battle, turn to 378. You wipe your bloodied sword on the mattress. The green blood leaves a slimy stain on the straw.
Fuck yeah.
Ew. The green, yeah. So stepping over the bodies towards the table, you flinch at the foul stench of the creatures. They pong. You pick up the box from under the table and examine it. It is a small wooden box with crude hinges. The name Farigi di Maggio is inscribed on a brass nameplate on its lid. What a curious name that is. I mean, we're going to open the box, I take it, yeah? GG. Open the box, open the box. Box, yeah. Ooh. The box contains... I was getting into it then. The box contains a small leather-bound book entitled The Making and Casting of Dragonfire. Fortunately, it is written in your own language, and thus was probably unintelligible to the orcs. Otherwise, this treasure would certainly not have been as loosely guarded as it was. The book is written in tiny handwriting by Fariggio di Maggio. In it, he tells the story of his life's work, the creation of the Dragonfire spell, which was crafted to fight evil dragons. You read how in his last years, Farrago finally perfected his spell, but by then was too old to make use of it. So he completed his book, locked it in a chest and hid it in the depths of Firetop Mountain, afraid of what might happen were it to fall into the wrong hands. And there's an excerpt from the book. And so, you who now hold this book, you have my life's work in your hands. The power of destruction is yours if you wish it, but do not waste it. Unless you use the spell for the purpose for which it was intended, you shall be consumed by evil itself, and die by the fire from your own hands. Remember, only when the dragon breathes its fire at you should you raise your arm and say, oh fucking hell, Ekil Arif, Ekamarif, Arif Arif, Dimaggio. I hurt my throat now, due to the voice earlier. The last page reads, and oh, I just fucking read that, haven't I? You say these words slowly and softly. Suddenly the pages seem to glow. As the glow disappears, the words on the page fade with it. You repeat the spell to yourself to memorize it and leave the room. Turn to page 42. You eventually arrive at the end of a passage at a three-way junction. East or west, guys? East or west? West. West. East. Any more? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. West, 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 west. Nah, the Wests have got it. You turn to the west. The passageway runs straight for several meters and then ends at a wooden door. You listen at the door and hear angry shouting coming from within. Will you investigate? I mean, do I even... We're going to investigate, yeah? Let's see. Let's kill something. Investigate. Yeah. Oh, shit. You open the door to a large room. A large chair behind a solid-looking table suggests to you that someone or something of rank uses this room. A chest in the centre catches your eye. In a corner of the room stands a man-sized creature with a warty face, standing over a smaller creature. Bloody cat. Sorry guys, the cat just startled me. Man-sized creature with a warty face standing over a smaller creature of a similar race. With the whip in his hand, the orc chieftain has been beating his servant, who is whimpering beneath him. Will you attack them both? Spring at the chieftain in the hope that his servant will aid you, or leave the room and head back to the junction? Silly cats. If she came in hello. No, I can't see them. Oh, it's Cosmo. Kill the chieftain, get orc servant friend. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Spring at the chieftain. All in favour? Yeah? Yeah, we're doing it. Spring at the chieftain. Yeah, chieftain. Yeah. As you spring at the chieftain, his servant rises to his feet, picks up a... Jumble. Downton Abbey. That's what Hazard does to us after the stream goes dark. As you spring at the chieftain, his servant rises to his feet, picks up a hefty wooden stick and joins the melee. But to your disappointment, he attacks you! Ungrateful wretch. Seeing this, you may escape through the door down the corridor, or continue the fight. We must save Santi. Yeah, I mean... Now it's personal, isn't it? We gotta fuck this guy up. Let's go. Continue the fight. The orcs rush towards you and the battle commences. You must fight! Okay, orc chieftain. Here we go, stamina 6. You hit orc chieftain. Tap to continue. Yeah. You hit orc chieftain. Tap to continue. One more. Yeah. Now we gotta face... Hang on now. If we've killed the chieftain, surely the servant would be like, oh, alright, I wasn't that into it, you know. Oof. Oh, the blows are raining down upon the servant. Please have mercy. No mercy. GG's, we are triumphant. It was those double sixes. Fight! The orcs rush towards you and the battle commences. It's not tea time yet. You leave me alone. Come on. The orcs rush towards you and the battle commences. You must fight. If you defeat... Hang on, we did that, didn't we? We beat him. Sorry, guys. It's the cat. Blame the cat. The green blood of the dead orcs smells foul as it seeps from their bodies. You step around the corpses and investigate the chest. It is a sturdy affair made of strong oak and iron, and it is firmly locked. You may try to smash the lock with your sword, or leave it alone and go through the door. Should we smash it, yeah? We are the greatest warrior. We're gonna smash the lock. Are we? Smash the lock! The lock was obviously inadequate. It flies off and lands on the floor several meters away. You lift up the heavy lid and your eyes widen as you see the gold sheen coming from within. A fair number of gold pieces are inside. In one corner lies a small black bottle with a tight glass stopper containing a liquid of some kind. Also in the chest is a silky black glove. But as you're admiring this treasure, you hear a soft click and wince in pain as a small dart shoots forward into your stomach. To determine the potency of the poison, you must roll one die. Oh shit. It was booby-trapped and we're the booby. You rolled and lost 4 stamina. Oh, cock smash! That's a blow. If you're still alive, 22. You sink to the floor. You pull the dart out. It was in my stomach. And decide to bandage the wound. This gives you some relief, but you are still weak. You decide to take it easy and examine the contents of the chest. There are 25 gold pieces, and the label on the bottle shows it to be a potion of invisibility, good for 1 dose. The glove is a mystery. You put all of these into your haversack and leave the room. Haversack's a great word. You don't hear that word much anymore.
Oh no, my tummy got the poison. Fact you has.
Has the last laugh. You arrive back at the junction in the passage and walk straight on eastwards. You arrive at another junction in the passage. You may either go northwards or continue eastwards. East or north? Stupid trap. East or north? North. East. North. Eastwards. Oh, eastward. Yeah, okay, yeah. Got you. Oh shit, we got 3 norths. It's north. Sorry, Santi. You see a well-used door on the right-hand east side of the passageway. With your ear to the keyhole, you listen and hear a man screaming for help from the inside. Will you open the door? Or walk past and ignore the screams? We're going to open the door, aren't we? I guess. Shall we open the door? We go with the opposite of you, Sansi. We know you're an inside man. Open the door. Yeah, we know who's paying your wages. We know whose coins you're taking. Open the door. The door is locked. You may use your skill or try and charge it down. Roll 1 die. No, roll 2 die. If the oh right, okay. Forget all that. We did it. GG's. If the number rolls, so the door bursts open. Oh shit! I love the illustrations in these books. They're amazing. The locked door bursts open and a nauseating stench hits to your nostrils. Inside the room, the floor is covered with bones, rotting vegetation, and slime. A wild-haired old man, clothed in rags, rushes at you screaming. His beard is long and grey. He's waving an old wooden chair leg. Is he simply insane as he appears, or has this been some kind of trap? You may either shout at him to try and calm him, or draw your sword and attack him. So we're going to give it a shout, or should we just kill him? Shout at him, yeah. Shout him down. There we go. Yeah. Can I be a pain and ask the music turn down a little? No, that's fine. It's more kind of Atmos, isn't it, really, than is that better? Dragon shout. Get it? Yeah, is that better? It's only like ambience anyway, really. Ambiance. Yeah, give him a shout. Calm down! You shout, "You are freed, old man!" at the top of your voice. Instantly, his rantings cease. He stops dead in his tracks and sinks to the floor, weeping loudly. As he gradually composes himself, he thanks you many times. You talk with him in the hope of discovering some of the secrets of the mountain, and he begins to tell you his story. Many years ago, he was an adventurer like you in the search of the Warlock's treasure. He was captured by the orcs and thrown into his solitary cell as a sort of pet for the creatures. You ask whether he would like to accompany you in the mountain, but he simply wants to leave and see the world again. You ask him for advice, but he says he knows little. He advises you to pay your respects to the boatman. He tells you that you must pull the right-hand lever on the wall ahead to open the iron gate at the end of the passage. He has also learned that the keys to the boathouse are guarded by a man and his dog. Right, we got to remember that. Pull the right-hand lever at the end of the passage. You're marrying. What? Took an arrow to the knee. Cannibal fantasy. Oh dear. Sorry, I'm not really keeping up with chat very well. You shake hands, leave the cell, and go your separate ways. He is immediately slain by orcs. Gain 1 luck. Further up the passage, you see a door in the east wall. You listen hard, but you can hear no sound. Do you want to go in? Do you want to go in and investigate, or do you want to walk past? Should we go in? Investigate. Yeah. Do you want to open the door? If so, the door is firmly locked. You may try to force it open. You charge the door, hitting it squarely with your shoulder. You deftly pass the skill check. Excellent. GG's. The door opens, turn to... Orc smash! Oh, ooh. The door splits along its length, and you can wrench the timbers apart to let yourself in. A torch hangs from one wall, lighting up a small armory room stocked with swords, shields, helmets, daggers, breastplates, and the like. You examine the weaponry and find nothing appearing superior to your own sword. However, a circular iron shield with a golden crescent at its center catches your eye. You pick it up and feel its weight on your arm. The shield will aid you in battle by helping you fend off damage. If you are using this shield and a creature wounds you, you may throw 1 die. If you throw a 6, the creature inflicts only 1 point of damage instead of the normal 2. If for some reason the creature would normally only inflict 1 point of damage, then a successful roll of 6 would mean that no damage is done. You add the crescent shield to your gear, leave the room, and continue up the corridor. Where's Lydia? Yeah, good question. Breasts. Dead thanks to you. This story would have taken a hell of an interesting turn. Yeah. There are 2 orcs. Lydia barges past you and kills them. On the east wall of the passage, you see another door, this time made of solid metal. Listening at the door, you hear the sound of tortured screams coming from within. So, should we go in? I say we go in. I thought you might say that. The door is not locked and opens. The room in front of you seems to be a small torture chamber with various torture devices around the walls. In the center of the room, 2 small hunchback creatures are torturing a dwarf who is tied to a hook in the ceiling by his wrists. The 2 hunchbacks are poking and cutting him viciously with their swords. The dwarf lets out a final scream. Ah!
tosses a dwarf!
And falls silent, eyes closed. His captors make disappointed noises. And look around angrily at you. As if it was your fault that the dwarf has collapsed. Great sound alert choices, Ram. It's better than the in-game ambience. You must act quickly. Will you close the door and continue up the corridor? Or draw your sword and try to fight the creatures? Or stride over to the dwarf, give him a jab with your sword, and put on an evil laugh for the torturers. Okay, so we can leg it. We're not doing that, are we? We can fight, or we can pretend to be a baddie. Fight these bastards! It's all in the timing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's our fault. Yet they're stabbing him. Nobody tosses a dwarf. So we got 1 vote for fight. One for Jab the sorry, wrong club. I was looking for an argument. Fight them. So we got 2 for fight, 1 for Jab. Even Stevens, 2 for Jab, 2 for fight. Need 1 more vote. Fight or Jab? I'm quite up for jabbing the dwarf, I must be honest. Jab the dwarf, it's on. Yeah, it's on. Okay. Stride over to the dwarf, give him a jab with your sword. Thank you. The 2 goblin torturers look at each other amazed. Not that. And then look at you. They chatter to themselves and then indicate for you to wait while they go off and get another dwarf to give them some more fun. They disappear out of the room and you cut down the dwarf, who is, as you guessed, quite dead. You decide it best to leave and press on northwards up the corridor. I didn't get to do my evil laugh then. I should have done it with the options. I thought there'd be another opportunity to do an evil laugh. It would have been something like like that. Okay, press onwards. I might have to go and feed the cat in a minute. You arrive at the end of the passage where it meets another going east-west, but an iron portcullis blocks your way and no amount of charging is going to budge it. On the wall to your right are 2 levers, and it seems likely that these levers have something to do with raising the portcullis. Do you push to pull the right lever or the left lever? Who the fuck are you, the Wicked Witch of the West? So that was hasn't been Santi since it was goblins. What does Cosmos say? He says, I want my tea. I'm going to continue to be it's not left. Any more votes? Right, yeah, it has to be right. Yeah. Someone's paying attention. Remember the old man. I mean, torturing dwarves tech checks out. Are we saying right? Sorry guys, the family are out. Next. Yeah, we're gonna go right. You hear a rumbling noise and the ground begins to shudder. Oh shit. Slowly and noisily. Oh, the portcullis rises into the ceiling. You may now walk to the junction. Will you go west or east? There was 2 lefts, though. There's 2 lefts? West or east? West. West. Any more for any more? West. Here. Oh, east. Oh, that's helpful, isn't it? Oh no, we got 2 for west. Right, okay, cool. That's west. Shortly along the passage, you arrive at another junction. You may go either straight ahead westwards or northwards. West or north? North! North. The passage runs for some distance northwards and then starts to open into a large cavern with rough walls. There appears to be no way through. Will you return to the junction or enter the cavern? So we can go back to the junction and go the other way, or we can go into the cavern. Cavern. Any more votes? Boo! As you enter the cavern, you hear loud footsteps behind you, crunching heavily on the rocky floor. I can't do that. You crouch down beside the entrance in a small alcove in the rock. In the rock, I think that should probably be. The steps get louder and you see a great ogre enter the cavern. He stands over 2 meters tall and is dressed in ill-fitting garments made from some sort of hide. He carries a large wooden club. You may attack him as he enters, try to creep out, or try to distract him by throwing something into a far corner of the cavern, like Luke Skywalker. Tavern. Yeah, I vote tavern. 3. Distract him. Use the force, Luke. Distract him. 1. We need to make a decision. Go 3. Yeah, go 3. Go 3. Go 3. You open your pack and reach inside for something suitable to throw across the cavern. Your fingers catch hold of a gold piece. You throw it across the cavern, where it lands with a clatter. The ogre looks towards the noise and goes over to investigate. Meanwhile, you creep out, down the passage, and back to the junction. Back to the junction. You arrive back at the junction and turn westwards. The passageway continues westwards and then due north. Somebody making a map. Some way up, you reach a junction where a narrow passage runs off to the west. Will you continue northwards or go the west way? Right after he's already chosen every time. It's almost like it's deliberate. North, 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 north. Several meters up the passageway, you arrive at a junction where you may either turn east or west. Set in the rock in the north wall is a small recess where you may safely rest. After taking a moment to recover your strength, you look at the 2 paths before you. You can set off east or west. East or west. So many junctions there. A lot of junctions, a lot of doors. You reach a door. On it is a sign saying, enter 1 gold coin. East, 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 south. Hey, there ain't no south. East. You follow the passage eastwards for several meters and then it turns to the north. Shortly you reach another junction where you may either go straight or you may turn right in an eastward passage that soon turns north. I feel like I remember this bit. I think you can get stuck in a sort of loop of being in the junctions. East winds, baby. The fuck is this? Maze Simulator. East. East, yeah? East, east. East winds, yeah, east. The passageway ends in a door. You press your ear to it and listen, but hear nothing. Trying the handle, you find that the door opens to reveal a large square room. The room is completely bare, but the floor is covered in a mosaic of tiles. 2 shapes stand out on the floor, star-shaped tiles and hand-shaped tiles. The door on the opposite wall is the only way through. Will you walk across the room to the door? Walk across the room stepping on only stars? Walk across the room stepping only on hands? What does each button do at the bottom? This one takes you to the home screen. That one, if you've bookmarked, so we can save any page if we're not sure what to do. But you can rewind as well. I'm not sure how. That's your adventure sheet. Just got all your groovy shit on it. Oh look, it's got a map. Oh. Oh, okay. It's a funny sort of map, isn't it? Okay, so that one's a map. Good question. Gotta walk on your hands. Wondered if there was a map. Gotta walk on your hands, surely. 3. Whoop. Back. Walk on your hands. 3. Yeah, go for the hands. Go for the hands. Good, yeah, GG, Milo. The moment your foot touches a hand tile, you feel a vice-like grip on your ankle and look down to see a ghostly white hand gripping your leg. Oh shit! You fight for your balance and manage to regain it, but to your horror, you see that from every hand-shaped tile in the floor a similar apparition has appeared, and the floor across the door to the door is now scattered with ghoulish hands, flexing and snatching in the air. You draw your sword and chop at the hand. You must fight! Gotta fight the ghost hand. Fight. Okay, you hit hand. Continue. Fight. You hit hand. Tap to continue. You're triumphant! Excellent. GG's. How can you fight a ghost hand with a sword? If you destroy the ghostly apparitions... Oh, we fought all of them. The hand withers and shrinks back into the floor. At the same time, the other hands stop dead and slowly fade downwards into the tiles. You decide this time to step on the star-shaped tiles, moving carefully across to the door in the north wall. The door opens at 2 luck points. The passageway ahead runs northwards and you follow this until you reach another junction. You can go north or you can go west. You guys still having a good time, or have you had enough of this? North. North, north, north. Let me know if you had enough. I won't be offended. The passageway ends in a solid doorway and you are surprised to see a leather skirt tacked along the bottom of the door. You listen, but hear nothing. Will you enter the room? Of course you will, or return to the junction. It's awesome. Super smashing great. Super smashing great. Don't want a caravan. Do you know, I always thought it was kind of crass the way he had actual notes in his hand. He started counting out the notes. I think, oof, so vulgar. Enter the room. Any more? Enter the room? We're going to enter the room, aren't we? Let's just do it. Enter the room. Ooh, it's a key. You enter a small room with bare rocky walls. On the far wall hangs a golden key. There appears to be no way through the room. Do you want to go for the key, or leave it and return to the junction? We'll remind you that the Warlock's magnificent chest is supposed to have 2 locks. We always investigate that. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. You were ahead of me there, weren't you? Okay, cool. Let's go for the key. So something's not what it seems. As you step into the room, the door swings shut behind you. As it closes, there is a click and a hiss. From the center of the ceiling, a jet of gas begins, filling the room with an acrid vapor. You breathe and cough violently. You look at the door, and then the key. Will you return to the door and escape quickly, or hold your breath and dash for the key first? We have key 1, need key 2. We've got a key. We don't know that it's key to the chest. Dash. Dash for the key, yeah? Key. Yeah, key. You snatch the key from its hook. It has the number 125 inscribed on it, but your lungs are bursting. Ooh, test your luck. If you roll less than... Roll 2 dice. You deftly pass the skill check. GG's. If you roll less than or equal, you make it across the room. You arrive at the door, struggle with the lock and open the door. You burst out, closing the door behind you, and take several deep breaths. You return to the junction. So we have got 2 keys with numbers on them. And I guess if we look at our little... Yeah, there you go. Key 1, 2, that's a gold key. The other one was bronze. Okay, cool. You arrive back at the junction, and this time you turn right. I wonder if the numbers on the key are related to the page number. Was that page? I don't know. Some way along the passage, the corridor bends round to the north, and you follow it until you reach another junction. At this junction, you see an arrow cut into the rock, pointing to the north, and you decide to try this direction rather. Junction's on the brain. The passage runs northwards, and ahead you can hear the splashing of an underground river. The air becomes cool and fresh. You soon reach a wide opening of a riverbank, but despair as you look across to see no way through to the other side. To the east, the river flows through a cave in the rock. You may sit, rest, and eat provisions if you wish, or continue what seems to be the only way forward, jumping into the river and swimming downstream. We could have a rest, couldn't we? Well, it's up to you guys. You're in charge. Rest and eat. Rest. Yeah, let's have a rest. We've worked really hard. Oh shit. You squat on the sandy bank. As you prepare your meal, you notice movement in the sand a couple of meters to your left. The movement becomes quite turbulent, and you spring to your feet, sword at the ready. Suddenly a large tubular head breaks through to the surface, twists around in the air, and picks up your scent. The smooth, segmented body of a giant sandworm rears up and sways over in your direction. As it does,
Fucking kidding.
as it does so, a large orifice with short, spiky teeth opens in what must be its head. You must fight! You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, fight. Oh, shoot. Ah. We failed to block with the crescent shield. Ah. Oof, ow. Fight. Okay, better. Fight! Oh, it's close, isn't it? Just checking, we don't want to escape. Tubular heads. Yeah. He's tough. Yeah, it's not going our way. You can't kill us, though. Fight! Finish him! Yeah. Okay. There you go. Get back in your hole, Sandworm. Oh, he's at it. We chopped off his tubular head. You're triumphant. Oh, good. Okay. Tubular heads. If you bested this gargantuan horror, turn to page 44. If you want to escape after 3 attack round... Oh, no, we did that. Yeah, no. We did that. We bested him. Panting after the struggle, you sit down to collect yourself and finish the provisions you started. You regain 4 stamina. When you are finished, you pack your bag and wade into the stream. The current is strong and takes you swiftly downstream. You are washed along through a narrow opening and out into a large cavern with banks on both sides. The current washes you onto the south bank. Oh, where the shit are we now then? You are on the south bank of an underground river, facing across its black depths. There appear to be 4 ways of crossing. To your left, a rusted bell bears the sign, Ferry Service, 2 gold places. 2 gold pieces. Please ring. There is a small raft in front of you on the bank, with a long stick resting beside it. You could punt across the river. A rickety old bridge crosses on the right. If you don't trust any of these, you may swim. How will you cross the river? To ring the bell and call the ferryman? So ring the... I'm not going to tell you what to do. Ring the bell, punt across the river, use the bridge, try and swim it. Kill this damn worm. 2 slightly distorted guitars. Banks, Lloyd's and Halifax. Yeah, Lloyd's and Halifax. Ring the bell. 1. Yeah, it's got to be... we got to meet the ferryman, haven't we? We got plenty of gold. Yeah, we got plenty of gold. Ring the bell and call the ferryman. Beep, boop, 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 boop. The bell gives a dull clang, and after a few moments you see a withered old man climb into a small rowing boat. It's me, moored on the north bank. He rows slowly across to you, moors the boat, and limps towards you. He asks you for 3 gold pieces. When you protest at the price, he mumbles some flimsy excuse about inflation. He begins to get angry at your protestations. Do you pay him the 3 gold pieces, or threaten him? We're going to give him his 3 gold pieces. We're going to say, what are you playing at, mate? Pay him. Any more? Pay him. Pay him. Pay me my money down. I'm going to pay him. Boop. He calms down, takes the gold, and rows you across to the north bank. After mooring the boat, he ambles off down a passageway. You have arrived at the north bank of a fast-flowing river in a large underground cavern. Facing northwards, the rock face is smooth and glistening with moisture. Moss of many different hues grows on the surface. There is an eerie silence, punctuated only by the splashing of the river as it flows behind you. You have 3 options. A passage runs to the northwest. A large timber door is directly in front of you in the middle of the rock face. Another passage runs out along the river eastwards. So, northwest, door, or east. It's going to be the door, yeah? Door, yeah. Okay. You're being a pain in the ass. You find yourself in a short, narrow passageway with the door ahead to the north. You try this door. The door squeaks open on rusty hinges. The room is dark and your eyes begin to adjust as you close the door behind you. You hear a shuffling in the room, but before you can react, a blow to your head knocks you senseless. Lose 2 stamina points. If you're still alive, we're still alive. What is it? Shuffling. OMG. You awake with a throbbing head and look around. The room is about 8 meters square with doors to the north and south. You have been dumped in the southwest corner. Standing motionless in the center of the room are 4 men, at least they appear to be men. Their skin is greeny grey colour, their clothes are tattered and torn, and they are all staring vacantly at the ceiling. One carries a club, one a scythe, one an axe, and one a pick. They are ignoring you completely. Around the room are various peasant-style weapons, pitchforks, axe handles, pointed sticks, etc. 1 or 2 shields, and several barrels. In the northeast corner is a human corpse with a sword in one hand and a shield in the other. You move your hand up to your head and feel for signs of blood, and you are relieved to find you are not bleeding. But as your hand moves, the strange creatures in the center of the room turn their eyes down towards you. Do you want to talk to them? Jump to your feet and charge at them with your sword, or scramble for an exit through the south door. Jump to your feet, charge. Attack! Right then. Okay, attack. The 4 creatures shuffling towards you are mindless zombies. Their vacant eyes suggest that their actions are controlled by a will which is not their own. You are still too dizzy to think properly, but you must act quickly. The first zombie reaches you and prepares to swing its club. You must fight! That's not a fighting noise. You hit zombie. Tap to continue. You hit zombie. Tap to continue. 1 more blow, guys. I'm gonna have to do a BRB. Okay, 1 down. You have defeated zombie. Now you must face zombie with scythe. Zombie with scythe. Fight. Okay, looking good. You hit zombie with scythe. You hit zombie with scythe. 1 more. You hit zombie with scythe. Now we must face zombie with axe. Fight. Close. You hit zombie with axe. Can you stop fighting? You hit zombie with axe. 1, last one. Oh, look at that. You smashed him. Now we must face zombie with pick. Fight. You hit zombie with pick. That's pick, Milo, pick. You hit zombie with pick. Last one. You hit zombie with pick. You are triumphant. GG's. GG's. If you defeat all 4 of the mindless creatures, the poor wretches lie dying at the poor wretches lying dead at your feet almost look happy to be relieved of the burden of life. But as you look down at them, you sense that you are not the only one who knows of their deaths. You feel lucky to have survived against so many foes. You gain 2 luck points. Looking around the room, there are a few things you could investigate. No. To look more closely at the weapons lying around. Oh, right, okay. Do you want to look at the dead body, the weapons, or the barrels? Waves around Dick. Oh, God. Unlimited power. next on, zombie with electric fan, zombie with a parasol. Oh, right, weapons, yeah. Weapons. Zombie with a parasol. You find nothing remarkable about the weapons. In fact, not a single weapon looks more useful than your sword. As you search the debris, you hear a deep thumping from the north, followed by a scream which sends a shiver down your spine. You rush to the north door to investigate. My throat's hurting. The door opens and you find yourself in a dark crypt of some kind. The room is very large. At one end is an altar and various coffins are strewn about the room. There is a door behind you in the south wall and also one in the west wall. If you want to investigate the room further, or should we leave? We're going to investigate, yeah? Investigate. In a sec, I'm gonna go and feed the cat. Just to keep you posted. Investigate. The silence is deathly. A slow drip startles you as you creep around the coffins. The altar is ornately carved and studded with jewels. Beautifully woven drapes hang from the walls, although they are threadbare in places. There are 3 coffins in the room. A creaking noise makes you whirl around, and the light from your lantern falls upon the largest coffin. It is opening. As you watch, a tall man with a white face sits upright. His eyes open and fall on you. His expression changes from one of tranquility to one of abject hate. His mouth opens, and a terrifying hiss comes from his throat. His teeth are wolf-like. He beckons you to come over. Do you approach him, draw your sword, or reach into your bag for another means of attack? Or run for the west door? What have we got in the bag? Oh, we got a Dragonfire spell, but that's for dragons. Yeah, we don't have much. Don't have much in the way of things to attack him with. It's a fucking vampire! What do you want to do, guys? I think it all hinges on how he sort of beckons you, doesn't he? If he goes like, you know, it might not be so bad. 2. No, wait. Draw your sword. That's 2. That's 2 for draw your sword. Dragon firing. I don't know. So that would be another means of attack. Fight. Vampires hate fire. But I don't know if that spell only works on dragons. You're outvoted anyway. We're gonna draw our sword. We're definitely not going to approach him. As you swing your sword at the creature, it reaches out and catches the blade in its hand. Your weapon is almost ineffective against the considerable strength of the creature. You realise there's some panic, but you must fight on. You must fight! It is a vampire. You're right. You're right, Vix. Vampires hate fire. Nobody likes a smelty dance. He's only got 10 stamina anyway. You must fight! Oh, smashed him right in the nuts. Fight! And again, you hit vampire. Fight! Yeah, the blows are raining down. Oh, please, don't hit me again. That's a terrible vampire accent. You rolled less than... Oh shit, he got us. We took damage. I was so mortified by my vampire impression. I missed the shot. You hit vampire. Tap to continue. Oh shit. Oh, this crescent shield. Sounded more like... One! Come on. Oh, fucking hell. You take damage. Right, we don't... We're still in this, yeah? We're still fighting him, or do we want to, like, do a runner or anything? I mean, we only need to get him one more time. Fight, yeah? Fight. Fight! Oh, shit. It's our first real challenge. Oh, God for that. GG's! We beat him. That was tough. He was a tough guy. If you defeat the vampire, the body on the floor turns visibly older in front of your eyes, like in Indiana Jones. The face looks 50, then 90, then well over 100. The skin rots and the eye. That was impeccable timing. That was incredible. The skin rots and the eyes decompose as you watch. You notice a movement coming from the creature's chest. As the remnants of the vampire decay, a small black face breaks through its chest. It resembles a small black shrew, but as it frees itself and unfurls its wings, you realise it is a bat. You lunge at it, but it flaps away into the darkness. You receive 3 luck for defeating the vampire. You search the whole chamber quickly. Remember, there are several other coffins there, and find 30 gold pieces. Holy shit! You also discover a book and a Y-shaped stick. You may take these items, but only if you leave behind one item of equipment you are already carrying. If you wish to choose an item to leave behind. Right, so we can take all of this stuff. The book, the stick. Is that a divining stick? But we gotta leave something behind. You wanna take the stuff? Drink potion. Oh, okay. Oh, drink the potion. All in favour? Good shout, man. Gonna do it. Yeah. Drink the potion. Okay, so now, having discarded the item, which item will leave behind? Oh. Whoops. Resume. We still got to leave something behind. We did need that potion though. Okay, we gotta leave something. Yeah, I'm gonna go and... Do you know what? Leave the stick. Drink your Red Bull. The stick, yeah? Stick. We'll leave the stick. I am gonna, we'll leave through the west door. You're in a narrow east-west corridor. Looking westwards, you see a crossroads ahead. You go to the crossroads. There you go. That leaves you something to think about. I am going to go and feed Cosmo. Do you know what? Chair stream. So you can see the thingy bobs. Let's turn the mic off though. Jello. Oh my okay, I'm back. Camera desperately trying to find something to focus on. Music reminds me of Dark Knight. Yeah. It's got a bit of the Hans Zimmer's about it. No, it's the magic readjusting with court going. Cool. I cheekily made myself a coffee and some water. Thanks for joining me for this, guys. I'm enjoying it. It's pretty good fun. I don't know if we're going to get through this. You know, I thought we might end up having a couple of goes, but it's. I forgot about all the tunnels under the castle. Wicked, buddy. Oh, cheers, man. Cool. Okay, we'll press on anyway. I'm good to go for another half hour or probably. Super fun indeed. Cheers. Oh, thanks, guys. Checking on the phone. Sorry. Okay, cool. Right then. Making me want to get it myself. Do you know what? The base thing is free on Steam, and then you buy the different books. You can buy them separately, or you can buy them all at once. But they were on offer, and I think I bought this. I think I bought this. I'm sure it was like £1.50 or something, mental like that. Anyway, wrong screen. Let's get back to it. So, here we go. Northwest or south? Can I escape? South then. South. You're in a short passageway which comes to a dead end several meters ahead of you. You may search for secret passages or return to the crossroads and follow either the passage ahead, to the north, or the west. Should we search for a secret? Oh, hey, Carly. Thanks for the follow. Hi, Carly. Hope you're alright. So that was a dead end. Do you want to look for us? I think something's broken. I don't know. Sorry about that. I use I'm using YouTube for my alerts, and I think and it seems a bit. I don't think it's ideal. It seems a bit erratic because it doesn't always play quite the right bit. Anyway, right. Yeah, welcome, Carly. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, it's not supposed to be that long. It messed it. It did that to yours once, Milo, didn't it? It played like the whole song. North. We did that. Did we? Which way do we want to go, guys? Talk to me, guys. Which way? North. There you go. Return to the crossroads, head north. You are following a passageway which leads... munted that. You are following a passageway which leads ahead to the north. After several meters, it bends sharply to the east. You continue eastwards until you eventually come across a narrow opening in the north wall. You may go through this opening or continue eastwards. Oh right, so there's like a hole in the north wall. Zombies. Opening, opening, opening. You climb through the opening and find yourself at the top of a narrow staircase leading downwards. Cautiously, you descend the stairs. The narrow staircase is cut into the rock and there are about 20 steps leading down. At the bottom of the steps, a passageway leads into a large open chamber. This chamber stinks of putrefying flesh. The smell is so bad that you attempted to turn back. 3 bodies lie in the chamber. You may either search the bodies or tiptoe quietly through the room. So should we tiptoe? Or do you want to search one of the bodies? Putrefying Flesh by Calvin Klein. Bodies. Okay, which body then? You want to search the first body? Second body? Bodies. First body. Here we go. It's Vix's fault if this... Well done, Vix. You may now either search the second body or the third. Carly's already in there with the second. Let's go. Oh shit. As you move over towards the second body, you accidentally kick the third corpse on the floor. Its eyes flick open and it quickly sits up and slashes at you with its long, sharp fingernails. Test your luck. Right, yeah, good luck. Okay, you are lucky. The creature misses. The creature now standing before you is a semi-decayed man. His quick eyes dart from side to side, watching you. His long tongue flashes out with a hissing noise, and his teeth and nails are sharp, and he doesn't seem to be afraid of your weapon. He is a ghoul. You must fight. He has the ability to paralyze and kill you if he scores 4 separate wounds on you during this battle. So beware. Okay. Fight. Oh shit, we've only got 6 stamina. I got a skull from searching the first body, you'll choose the second body. Yeah, this doesn't look good, does it? Might need to work out how to rewind. Okay, well, we're in it now. Fight! You hit ghoul. Tap to continue. Fight! Okay. You hit ghoul. Tap to continue. He's no vampire, is he? You hit ghoul. Tap to continue. So on this one. Where's the music? Yeah, we fucked him up. He was no match for us. Good game, good game, good game. Right. If you defeat him, we did defeat him. The ghoul twitches and dies at your feet. Isn't he already dead? You search the body and find little of interest. A couple of earrings, worth 1 gold piece between them, are in one of its pockets. You take these. You add 2 luck points for killing the ghoul. You stop to rest. If you wish, you may eat provisions. I think we'd better, yeah? I've done that. Yeah, rest and eat. Yeah, good shout. Took an executive decision then. Now, you may either press on northwards or search the second body. Oh no, we didn't. That was the third body. That fool of a ghoul got schooled. You're a bit of a poet, aren't you? I enjoyed your poem, your Skyrim poem. Oh shit, you playing what's it called? God of War tonight? Second, search a second. Yeah, we're not put off, are we? We're going to search a second body. Let's do it. You search the pockets of the other body, and find 8 gold pieces, a bottle of... We're fucking rolling in it. Bottle of liquid and an old piece of parchment. You may take these items. To test the liquid. You to read, yeah, parchment, yeah. Sorry, I just went for it then. The parchment is well worn and almost illegible. It is a map of some sort headed the Maze of Zagor. You can make little sense of it, although a room to the north is marked Grr, and another to the east is marked SMPL. It's like Wordle. You fold up the map and put it in your pocket. If you have not yet tasted the liquid and wish to do so, do we want to taste the liquid? Possibly. Okay. Yeah, it's up to you guys. Yeah, fuck it. Test it. Alright. Test the liquid. You swallow some of the liquid. The liquid is smooth and watery, and as you drink it, you begin to glow. You feel euphoric and a little drunk at the same time. Your confidence grows and your weariness disappears. The bottle contains holy water, blessed by the overpriest of Cain Leshmar. It has restored your stamina and skill to full strength. You also gained 4 luck points for making such a lucky find. Good game, guys. And 2 people said 2. Vic said 1. 1 then, guys, is it? Carry coffee. Good evening. Hi. How are you doing? The liquid. Oh no, I've forgotten where I was now. Oh yeah. If you have not yet looked at, no, we have looked at the parchment. You may leave this room northwards. You leave the chamber. You leave the chamber, walk down a short passage and reach a staircase going up. You climb the stairs and arrive at the top in a passageway. Is there some sort of like civil war going on here? At the top is dissent in the party. At the top of the stairs, the passage turns sharply to the east. As you pause to get your bearings, you hear a creaking in the rock behind you. You spin round in time to see a heavy portcullis drop. That's portcullis sound. To seal off the passageway behind you, your only way now is forward. You may either... Okay, so we can go forward or we can look for secret passages. Should we have a grope around? Thanks for joining us, Carrie. Look for secret passages. 2 secret passages. Yeah. Avagander. Secret passages. You find no secret passages. However, your explorations attract some sort of creature, and as you listen, you can hear something coming down the corridor towards you. You turn to find out what sort of wandering monster you have come across. Your tappings and scraping at the rock face as you search for secret doors and passageways resound through the dungeon corridors. Various creatures roam freely through the underworld, and your noises have just attracted the attentions of one of the following monsters. Oh dear. Roll a die. 5. You rolled a 5. Okay. Let's see what we got. It's a skeleton! An eerie rattling echoes down the corridor as the monster moves towards you. As it enters the glow, you discover it is a skeleton. You must fight! He's got a bone to pick with us. Good thing we drank that potion. Stream of rain. Smashing it. Hit him again. Yeah. Easy. You are triumphant. GG's. If you defeat the skeleton, was there any doubt? You're in an east-west corridor. If you go east, you will turn a corner northwards. East-west, so east or west. He's got nobody to play with. East. 2 out of 10. UV. 2 out of 10. Oh shit, that's the wrong button. What did I do that for? What's happened here? Oh Christ, I don't know what I've done. Do you want to quit? No, I don't want to quit the game. There it is. It didn't look like that last time. Oh, shambles. Oh, don't give Carrie a hard time. It's a solid 2 out of 10. Happy with that. East. You are at the south end of a north-south corridor. Looking northwards, you can see a passage coming off from the east wall. Do you want to go up the passage? Or do you want to check for secret passages? Or do you want to go south? 1, 2, 3. Passage, grope, south. 2. Secret passages. More. Vision. 2. That's 2 for 2. Click it. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, secret passages. As you try the walls up the passage, a secret door opens up along the west wall. You are standing in a north-south passage. To the north, oh shit. To the north, you can see a passage off to the east. To the south, the passage turns westwards. In the west wall in front of you is a secret door. I think I remember this bit. Right. Door. Yeah, door. Alright, no worries, Ram. See you in a minute. Oh. No, we're doing the door. Gotta do the door. It's to the door. I think we're all saying door. You are standing in a narrow corridor. Behind you is a secret door to the east. Ahead of you is a crossroads. To go through the door... Is that not the door we just came through? Right, door, crossroads. Go through the door. Door, yeah? Just go back and forth. Go through the door. Door. You are standing in a north-south passage. To the north, you can see a passage off to the... I'm not reading that again. Alright, do you want to go north-south door? I think we're in that loop thing. We did go back. Yeah. South. South? Door. The door's in the west wall, yeah? Should we have another go at the door? Door. Okay, yeah. Okay. You are standing in a narrow corridor. Behind you is a secret door to the east. That's where we came from. Ahead of you is a crossroads. 1. Go through the door. Are you winding me up? Fuck off, Milo. Well, I can't decide for you. Nobody leaves the stream until we make a choice. No, that's you again. Crossroads. Alright, any more for crossroads? Oh, Vix, you said crossroads. Okay, that's enough. Crossroads. You stand at a crossroads. North, south, east, west. Troublemakers. North. East. Door. There's no door. West. Oh, fucking hell, guys. North. You're taking the piss now. Okay, that's 2 for east. Thanks, Vix. I feel like you're the only one working with me. You walk a few meters down the passage and find yourself at a dead end. You may either return to the crossroads or investigate the end of the passage. I'm not going back to the fucking crossroads. I'm pissing my pants to go back find that door. I am the only one working with you. Toss a coin. If it's heads or tails, go east. Maybe next time. We'll investigate the end of the passage, yeah? What sort of mug let's chat control the game? Investigate. Okay, cool. A loose stone falls out to reveal a rope in the rock. If you wish to pull it, if you feel that it would be wiser to leave it alone, you can return. Oh, fuck that, we're pulling it. Pull it, yeah, pull it, pull it, pull it, investigate. You pull on the rope, and a small door swings open, revealing a passage into a north-south corridor. I'm not going back to that crossroads, stop asking me. We're going through the door, yeah? Door, yeah. You are standing in a north-south passage. Oh, fuck me. To the north, you can see a passage off to the east. To the south, the passage turns westwards. In the west wall in front of you is a secret door. Oh. Door. 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 Ah. Crossroads? Door. Fuck off. Crossroads. We're here again. Yeah. It's a trap. It's a crossroads. Ah shit, which way did we go last time? This map is useless. I mean, what fucking use is that? We went east last time. Oh, fucking hell. South, north, west. I don't remember where we went last time. West. Do for west. No, Vix, don't do it. West. Alright, that's west. The passageway ends in front of you at a dead end. If you wish to search for secret passageways, or return to the crossroads. Secret passageways. But this was west, yeah. Secret passageways. I said go west. You find no secret passageways, but as you press the wall, you hear a click. You feel dizzy and slump to the ground. I think we got darted again. When you come to, you do not recognize your surroundings. You are standing at a bend in the passage where you may go either west or south. You can go west, south, check for secret passage. Oh, fucking hell. Check for secret passageways on the way west or on the way south. Make me sick with your Pet Shop Boys bullshit. 333. So check for secret passageways on the way westwards. There are no signs of any secret passages, but you suddenly hear footsteps coming towards you. Oh, fucking hell. You rolled a 2. Okay, so various creatures roam, blah blah blah. We've attracted the attention of a warty-skinned warrior rushing towards you. As it gets closer, you recognize it as an orc. You must fight! Oh, he's only got 3 stamina. Oh, fuck, smashed him. One more. Yeah, easy peasy. He was no match for us. If you defeat the orc, go to the crossroads. You can go east or west. Go west. All orcs must die. He's no Uruk High, is he? East. East, east, east. Oh. Sorry, Carly. I already hit east. You're standing at a bend in the passageway. Oh, we're back here again, look. So we did 3 last time. And we got... Was that when we got the dart? Uruk die. What should we do this time? 3. 4. Three got us knocked out, yeah. I think he knows. I think he's turned against us. Fine, 4. You find no secret passageways. However, your rummagings attract the attention of something sinister. Various creatures roam freely through the underworld, and your noises have attracted the attentions of... Oh shit, what was it? Oh, fuck. Giant rat. You hear angry squeaks and squeals. Angry squeaks and squeals. As something large and furry scurries down the corridor towards you. As it nears the glow of your lantern, you realise it is a giant rat. You must fight. You must fight the giant rat. Smashed him. Oh, he's at it. He's barely worth him turning up. You were in a north-south passageway. North or south? At least we didn't get locked out. Yeah. What happens if you roll luck? I think in combat, I think you... Is that not when you escape? Should we try it? We can try it if you want. North, north, north. North. You're standing at a bend in the passage where you are. We're here again. Escape was a different one on Monday. West. Is that west? Is that west for this page? West. West. West for this page. West. You are standing at a crossroads. To the west, passageway goes on a few meters and turns northwards. To the north, the passageway ends at a door. To the east, the passageway continues and eventually turns southwards. It's evil, this is. Looking south, the passage goes on as far as you can see. This is a new crossroads. Crossword? This is a new crossword. And I'm back in the room. Hi Ram. We've kind of been stuck. North. I think this is a different crossroads. Any more for north? What did I miss? What did you miss? Yeah, we keep going around in circles and fighting random roaming monsters. North, north, north. You're standing outside a door at the north end of a north-south passage. It's through the door, isn't it? Yeah. What is that? You have entered a large square room. Broken prop. He's a bull in a china shop. Broken pottery lies scattered all about. One large clay vase, base vase or vase, is untouched and is full of clear liquid. A large bowl is full of gold pieces. As you enter the room, the door slams behind you and you swing round to face a strange-looking creature, half man, half bull, who is glaring at you. Sorry, but do not disturb on by accident. He is a minotaur. Sorry about that. He is a minotaur, and he stalks towards you. He lowers his head, horns pointed at your chest, and charges. You must fight. My eyes deceive me. That's a minotaur. It's hench. Yeah. Do you remember the Sinbad film with the robot Minotaur? Possibly not. No, he's alright. He's not that bad. We do have that luck option if we want to try it. I think you consume luck every time you use it, don't you? I think so. We hit him again. I was thinking more role models. Yeah, he's no match for us. Lights. He's down now, he's pleading for mercy. You hit Minotaur. Tap to continue. You are triumphant. GG's. If you defeat this monstrous foe, you sort through the broken pots and find little of interest. The liquid looks, smells and tastes like water. The coins in the pot are a fraud. 8 genuine gold pieces lie on the surface of the pile which you take. Underneath are merely painted pieces of pot. Painted pieces of pot. Bit of alliteration. As you tip the vase out, it slips and breaks. A red-coloured key appears, hidden inside a false bottom in the bowl. You take this key. It is inscribed with the number 111. You add 2 luck points for defeating the Minotaur. You leave the room and continue your quest. I'm going mad trying to work out if it's Minotaur or Minotaur. I think both might be alright. You are standing outside a door at the north end of a north-south passage. You can go south or through the door. Didn't we just come through the door? I'm losing it now. Door. South. The tide. Door. I think, yeah, I don't know. You've already been in this room on this adventure and slain the Minotaur. There's nothing else for you here. Leave. Should we go south or through the door? So we'll go south then, yeah? You're standing at a crossroads. To the west, the passageway goes on a few meters and turns northwards. To the north, the passageway ends at a door. We're not going that way. To the east, the passageway continues and eventually turns southwards. Looking south, the passage goes on as far as you can see. South, for fuck's sake, people. I was thinking south. Is that... Yeah, that's all south for this page, yeah. So we're going south. You follow a long... Yeah. You follow a long, narrow passageway which goes south, then east, then south again, until eventually you find yourself at a crossroads. I don't think I've got... Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this on my sound alerts. I think we're stuck. East. What difference does it make? You walk a few meters down the passage and find yourself at a dead end. Should we investigate, yeah? A loose stone? Oh, I've been here. This is where we pulled the rope and then we got poisoned. 2-1. Go back to the crossroads. 2. That 2 for 2. 2. Right, we're back at the crossroads. So that was east, wasn't it? And I think north was bad, was it? West. West? West. Okay. Search for secret passageways. You find no secret passageways. But as you press the wall, you hear a click. You feel dizzy and slump to the ground when you come to. You do not recognize your surroundings. So maybe south is the right. Maybe south is the right way from that crossroads. Son of a bitch. Right, you're standing at a bend. We can go west, south. I think both times we've searched for secret passageways, we've been like knocked out or something. So I don't know if we've actually gone west or south. 2. South? South. This is new. You're standing at a T-junction where a passage to the east comes off a north-south corridor. You can go south, or hang on. You can go south. Check for secret passages on the way south. Go north. Check for secret passageways on the way north. Or you can go east. Where did we just come from? You said west first, motherfucker. We came from west. We don't go east. Yeah, okay. South. 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 We're going to search for secret passageways or just go south? Just south. You are at the north end of a north-south... No. You are at the south end of a north-south corridor. Looking northwards, you can see a passage coming off from the east wall. Do you want to go up the passage? Check for secret passageways as you walk northwards, or go south, following the bend that leads west. South, no search as we keep getting fucked up. That's good to me. South, 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 south. Hang on. Yeah, go south, yeah? Go up the passage. Oh, okay, we got 2 for go up the passage. T-junction. Don't tease me. That's nice. The passage. Right, okay, so you're standing at a T-junction where a passage to the east comes off a north-south corridor. You go south. Check for passages on the way south, go north. Check for passages on the way north, or go east. Fuck this different book. Hey, fuck this. Let's Google it. East. I think we may be coming to the end of the stream. East. Let's go east. Hey, there's a door. You are standing in the middle of an east-west corridor. To the east is a dead end. To the west, a familiar junction and another passageway, quite a short one, leads off to the north. This seems new, and ends in a large wooden door. To investigate the dead end, head west, try the door. We must finish. Door. The door opens and you find yourself in a small, smoke-filled room. Sitting in the room around a wooden table are 4 tiny men. Each about 1 meter tall, but all are apparently fully mature, with weathered skin and long bushy beards. They are cursing, laughing and joking as they play a card game. Each one is leaning back on his tiny chair, puffing a long clay pipe. On the table are a number of copper coins and 4 mugs of ale. As you walk in, their merriment stops. They are on their guard, but don't appear to be too dangerous. One stands up and makes some comment about your lack of manners, not knocking before you came in. The others nod their agreement. Do you chat to them, try to befriend them, apologise, bow and leave the room, offer to join in their game, draw your sword and go for the leader? It's a bunch of dwarfs. Where's Lucy? 4 cooks. Draw your sword. Or again. Hang on now. 1, 1, 1. So we chat to them. Chat to them. You chat about various things and they seem eager to be friendly. They feel lonely in the dungeon with so much evil about and are happy to speak to visitors of a lawful disposition. They tell you that you are in the maze of Zagor. The only way out is to go deeper into the dungeon. They tell you that the way through the maze is to leave the room, turn right, left, keep going straight, and then they begin to get a bit vague. They're not entirely sure it is correct. Eventually you thank them and leave the room. What a waste of time. Do we have any faith in those directions at all? Leave the room, turn right, left, keep going straight. You are standing in the middle of an east-west corridor. To the east is a dead end. To the west, a familiar junction, and another passageway, quite a short one, leads off to the north and ends in a large wooden door. Investigate the dead end, go west, try the door. In the middle of east-west. To the east is a dead end. How can you can't know which way is right? Investigate, sorry. You don't know which way you're facing, do you? So which way would be right? Investigate the dead end. You head towards the dead end, but cannot see anything out of the ordinary. You can check for passages. Check for passages. Going east is turning right. And depends which way you're facing. Check. Chest for passages. Chest for passages. It is. You still find no secret passages, but you can see a creature-like shape coming down the corridor towards you. Your tappings and scraping at the rock face as you search for secret doors and passageways resound through the dungeon corridors. Various creatures roam freely through the underworld, and your noises have just attracted the attention of one of the following monsters. It's a goblin! A warty-faced creature is approaching. It holds a crude weapon and snarls at you menacingly. This evil creature is a goblin. You must fight. Whoosh. You hit goblin. Time to continue. Fight. Ah, easy peasy. You are triumphant. GG's. If you kill the goblin... Right, we've been in the door. We've done the dead end. So we go west. Az is back. Oh, are we still enjoying this, guys, or have we had enough? It is a bit frustrating, isn't it? We've got to go west, haven't we? Must be west, yeah. You are standing at a T-junction, where a passage to the east comes off a northwest corridor. I don't know. Play. We must fly. It's still great. Okay, cool. I can carry on for a bit. Go north and search for passages. North would be right. Okay, so north and search, or just north? Just north? That's rammed twice, so we got one of each. Passages or not? Search for passages or no? I'll change it to just north. Okay. You are standing at a bend in the passage where you may either go west or south. Or check for secret passages either way. So west or west with passages, south or south with passages. West is left. Never eat straight away. So what was the so it's supposed to be Milo right, left, straight. So we reckon this is the left bit. West. You are standing at a crossroads. To the west, the passageway goes on a few meters and turns northwards. To the north, the passageway ends at a door. To To the east, the passage continues and eventually turns southwards. Looking south, the passage goes on as far as you can see. Right, right, left, straight for a bit. What does straight for a bit mean? Is it west again? Yeah, that's what I thought, west again. Right, right, left, straight for a bit. It's got to be west, doesn't it? Yeah, go west. Go west! West. West. Are we summoning the village people? That's it's Pet Shop Boys, isn't it? Did village people do that as well? I'm sorry, I'm looking at chat because I'm talking to chat. Like he's down there. You're standing in the corner. Is there a west again? You're standing in the corner of a bend in the passage. To the north, the passageway ends at a dead end. Investigate. Probably been here, haven't we? We always investigate. Did I not click that then? You find those secret passages, but as you press the walls, you hear a click. You feel dizzy and slump to the ground. When you come to, the surroundings look strange. Uh-oh. You stand at a crossroads. North, south, east, west. I had a feeling that south was the only one we hadn't tried yet. If it's the same crossroad we were at before. What are we doing, guys? North, south, west or east? I have no. Yeah, I'm totally confused. It didn't work, did it, Ram? It didn't work. They tricked us. Consult the map. The thing is, the bit we're in, it's just passages, isn't it? If we can work out where we are, we can do stuff. But we haven't seen. Well, apart from the dwarves. No, we saw the dwarves and the Minotaur. We've just seen the dwarves. Fuck it, go north. Remember all those good times with the ogre and the orc chieftain? North. You follow a long, narrow passageway which goes north, then west, then north again, and you eventually find yourself at a crossroads. I think we need to go south here. You're standing at a crossroads. To the west, the passageway goes on a few meters and turns northwards. To the north, the passageway ends at a door. To the east, the passageway continues and eventually turns southwards. Looking south, the passage goes on as far as you can see. North it is. South. South? I don't think we've gone south yet. I may be wrong. I'm starting to feel a bit demoralised now. South. You follow a long, narrow passageway which goes south, then east, then south again until you eventually find yourself at a crossroads. South will just take us back. South heads to the same crossroads. Should we go north then? I mean, I think we've done them all. Crossroads. Yeah, 'cause you've got the door to the north. What was that? Was that the dwarves? Continue north. Go through the door. I think we might get our bearings if we do the door as well. Yeah, door, yeah. You've already been in this room on this adventure and slain the Minotaur. There is nothing else for you here. Leave and turn to 54. Right? So this is where we are. But this map is bullshit. Do you remember Nightmare? Vix, it was a show on kids TV in Britain, and this is a fucking nightmare. Yeah, it's on YouTube actually, but it was kind of like a D&D type show. I applied to that so many times. Did you? It was really funny. I was watching some on YouTube with my son a year or two ago. Brilliant. I don't know why they don't bring it back. I was just thinking of that, like the sound at the end, and they and everybody freezes, and he's like, and that's the end of this episode. It would be VR, yeah, it would. Right, okay. Well, we got to go south, haven't we? So west takes us to the dwarves. Should we test that? Oh, are you looking at the map, or are you going from memory? That was the Minotaur, so that would be the dwarves. Let's try it, yeah? Try west. Oh, I'll take a fucking break. Jesus, I'm going west. He's standing at the corner. No, the passage ends in a dead end. Is this map even showing us? Like the arrow is pointing towards the Minotaur both ways there. Fuck knows then, yeah. I'm pissed off with this now. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Should we investigate the dead end? This is a dead end, isn't it? What we could do, I know there's a way out of this, so we could pause the adventure and maybe do a bit of research and come back another time and try and carry it on. So I think we're crossing the pain-pleasure threshold here. I say pause and research. Yeah, me too. Me too. My brain hurts. Yeah. I think it's in danger of becoming a ball ache, really, isn't it? In danger of. In which case, let's go home. I don't see any objections, so I think we'll do that. So these are the three that I've got. I've got House of Hell, which was a horror one. I'm not sure if that's a fantasy one or not. And then this one is one that was done a few years ago, I think. I don't know anything about that. But you can buy all of these individually. This is like Death Trap Dungeon, I remember that one. Forest of Doom. I remember those two. So yeah, I recommend, if I haven't put you off it, I recommend checking it out. Got it set to download tonight, cool. They're not big files, anyway. Oh, I think that's about it then, guys. I'm tired now. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry it got so frustrating at the end. I think this one is famous for getting quite tricky. You have a great narrative voice, Cork. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks again for the follow as well. Yeah, that's been fun. Except somebody needs a kick in the nuts for the way that it's designed. Agent China, have you been lurking? His voice is generally bad. Yeah, but I have six kids on the net hogging the internet. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe not then. China, I was just about to wrap up. You've been streaming, haven't you? You had a good time? A good stream? It's good. Cheers, Milo. Do I have an intro thing? I don't even know. No, Vic, sorry, I haven't done one for you. I did a bunch. I started fooling around with Mixit, and I did a bunch of them. Don't take it personally, because there are a few I need to do. I will do one for you. None for you, Vix, because you keep getting us lost in mazes. Keeps fooling around with me. I finished, yeah, it was a good puzzle thing. Me too, Milo, this is fun. Fuck off, Milo. Yeah, cheers, Milo, because I think if I hadn't... I think I was chatting to you about it somewhere, and you were like, you and Seraphim were generally supportive, which is why I decided to do it. It's quite unusual for me to be able to do it on Saturday night though, so that's been cool. I've really enjoyed it. Nice to be able to, do you know what, I'm always like clock watching or something when I'm streaming normally, so it's nice to be a bit more relaxed. You know I got your back, you my homie, yeah. I got you, bro. Because it's an amazing thing, even if you are a prick. Fair. I have some mix it up stuff if you want some cool things for it. Yeah, cool, yeah, hit me up. All I've done really is some intros, and I think my follow alert that broke and went on for ages. Oh, it's okay, China. I know, you know, you guys have got your regular schedules. I have a raid command. I think I've got a raid. I think I've got a raid one. Let me see. Oh man, that game's finished me off. I'm in the wrong bit. Oh, that's not interesting streaming anyway, is it? Pissing about with Red Maze. Oh, this wasn't my usual schedule. Usually I'd be streaming at noon your time. I was doing it co-stream with Ratman during our evening time slot. It was that's really cool. I keep having to check that my daughter hasn't escaped. I use it for custom sound alerts for anyone that wants it. You send me an MP3 and I'll make one for you. Cheers, Ram. Cool. That's about it then, I think, guys. Thanks so much for coming along and joining me, and China for popping in and saying hello, and anyone else who came and then gave up when we got lost in the maze. It's good to see your face. It's good to have a face. I don't know if you saw me. I was wearing a hat the other day because my hair was so bad. Pretty bad. It's still pretty bad, but I've gone unbonneted. Who should we raid, guys? I'm exhausted. That's easily my longest stream to date. Who is streaming today? I cannot work this. How do I get out of this creator thing? Unknown. Your hair is gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I need you in mind so you can try a special alert. Is it done? At least you have hair. Agreed, it is good to have a face. I just want to run my fingers. Oh dear me. Oh look, there's me. I've got such a jury-rigged setup here. I'm on the iPad. Twitch. Let's see who we're going to... Is Ratmum still on, or is she finished? It's nice to be streaming a bit more, to be honest. I hope I can do it a bit more regularly. I've enjoyed this tonight. It felt a bit different. Oh, I can't fucking see you. Yeah, anyone can suggest someone. Smoke just raided. Although she's been on a while, so I might be going soon. But you need to remember to use the command. Black. Right, okay. It's a YouTuber and it's just upgraded this. Moon King Beam. Alright, you're on. Moon King Beam. Hang on there. I think. He's completely nuts. Sounds like our kind of guy. Moon King Bean. It's a nuts name. Oh, I'm raided. Christ's sake, I'm just writing his name. Raid Moon King Bean. Okay. Thanks again, guys. I've loved doing this, and I'm so glad you guys came along and played with me.
Great kid, don't get cocky.
Hopefully see you again soon. Thanks for all the fun. Love you. And that's it. I'm hitting this raid thing, and then there's going to be that awkward moment where nothing happens for ages. Another soon, please. Have a good night. Yeah, I'll try and have a bit more notice next time. But yeah, we'll definitely do it again. Thanks, guys. That's it. Okay, now the awkward bit where I'm just sat here. And then in a minute that button's going to appear, isn't it? And I'm going to click it. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being so encouraging, man. Look a bit like Tennant. I used to get that actually because I was in Cardiff when I was still in Cardiff when it was filming there. Right, that's it. We're going.